Okay, welcome back, and this will be flight number 2 of the Sport Cub S, ready to fly with the ready to fly radio. And I've already checked the battery. It's 4.15, a little less than the other one. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn on the radio, make sure it's in good shape. By the way, the last time I flew it on high rates, I am going to try both high and low rates on this airplane, on this flight. But I'm going to take off and keep it in intermediate mode throughout the flight. So we'll be flying in intermediate mode the entire flight, because that's the mode I think most people ought to fly with. Okay, that looks good. Elevator looks good, rudder looks good, and we are in intermediate mode. I might even demonstrate the panic button to you. All right, so airplane's rolling off the runway. I'm going to start the timer. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, I can tell I'm in high race because it just jumps around all over the place. So, still in intermediate mode. I'm going to turn, get away from that light, turn, and switch to low rates. Okay, this is low rates. Oh, definitely low rates are lower. You don't turn as quickly. Okay, I'm going to switch back to high rates. Okay. So, because of the wind today, the high rates are going to be better. If this were calm, it would be all right on low rates. I'm still in intermediate mode. Okay. One of the things you have to do with flying in such a small field, you have to stay on top of the airplane. You have to be reacting quickly to it. I'm flying in a very small space. You've seen other flights where I have flown at the big field where my club is, the club field, and not at a small baseball field like this. You got more room to maneuver. So if you're going to fly in a small baseball diamond like this, you got to really be quick on the responses. And if you're going to try something first, I'd try a more open field like a soccer field. All right, so let's make a turn here. I don't want it to get too far to the left here, because if it gets too far, I might not be able to bring it back because of the winds. Okay. Panic mode. Panic mode is holding fine. Okay, let go of the panic mode. Try that again. I'm going to panic mode. Okay. Now I'm going to let go of the panic mode so I can get back over here. There we go. I don't want to get too far downwind. Okay, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Well, the winds are a little stronger than I'd like, but I'm going to handle it okay. My suggestion is, when you first fly this thing, find a nice calm day. When I left the house, I thought it was calmer than this, but when we got here, the winds picked up a little bit. All right. So I'll show you panic mode again. I'm going to turn, come back this way, pull the nose up and start a turn, and then hit panic. Okay, so panic mode. Now, the wind is turning the airplane there, so if I'm straight into the wind, panic will work better. Okay, there's panic mode. It should keep it level, and it is. Okay, but the wind is pushing it and making it drift. So I'll pull out of panic mode and go back to regular flying. So panic mode works well, still in intermediate. I'll try to do a little figure 8 here. Okay, I can feel in my face that the winds are calming down. That's good. Airplane is not reacting to much wind right now. So we get a little bit calmer winds here for a little bit. Do another little figure 8 here. Okay. Practicing figure 8s gets you both left hand and right hand turns, is why I like to have students practice it. And all right, so let's check the time here. 5 minutes. Add a little bit of power, fight the wind a little. Winds are starting to pick up. I can feel it in my face again. Okay, 5:20. This battery was a little weaker, so I'm going to go barely to 6 minutes and then land. Okay, that's 6 minutes. We're going to circle, pull the power back a little, but not all the way. I'm going to do, well, I might as well just land right here. Into the wind. Adding a little bit of power as I get close to the ground, and then as I get to the ground, let it land. All right, so that's a good landing. Let me go out and get the airplane. Okay, 6 minutes and 25 seconds. All right. You can probably hear the thing squeaking because of the AS3X trying to maintain level flight. So I'm going to pull the battery off and hold the airplane and by the battery cable and pull the battery out. I'm holding it by both the battery cable and the gear, so that's a good place to hold it like that. Put that on the ground, turn the radio off, and we'll do a battery test. Okay. Battery says 3.73, so about the same as the last time. Started out a little weaker, but ended up about the same. Okay, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.